welcome back to another episode of Customized Ride. It's your boy Money Rich, the real swerver in the building. And today I have my brother with me. I have Flyby G Money in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there?
Got L Boogie in the building.
Lost him.
Yeah, but you still on, brother.
Yeah, you still on, brother.
No, I'm talking to you, L Boogie.
Oh, you president of me. Say, hey, you got your boy L Boogie up in the piece, man. Chilling. L Boogie. What's going on, folks?
We got Ray Rails in the building.
Yes, sir. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, everybody, man? Salute to the early ones that's in the chat room today, man. Vlogging with Angie and Kids, Mamba Forever, Euro Auto Enthusiast, and of course, Flyby G Money up in there too, as he's on the screen down there. There you go.
And today we got a special guest who should be coming in here shortly.
Yeah, major salute to Stutter Anderson in the building.
What up? What up?
Michael Holiday in the building.
What up?
All right, only one seller in the building.
What's going on? Salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you know what I mean. While the homie Money Rich over there, working out some things. You good, brother?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, all right. I need you working out some things or whatnot. We appreciate y'all for a lot of y'all sharing out the podcast today, and it's amazing. I seen our subscriber numbers going up today. A lot of likes on the posts and stuff like that. Followers numbers on Instagram is going up as well. So. We really, really appreciate everything that y'all do out there. Trust me, it does not go unnoticed. The homie Rich always, he hit me up. He's like, hey, man, let's get these numbers up. And it's amazing that what one post that we can do and you guys do like the funnel effect. And it just, man, it steamrolls. So you guys are amazing out there. We appreciate you for definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Those shares is everything for us, bro.
Yeah.
So, we on the move, y'all. We coming out with these great guests. We got a lot more in store for y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited on the direction that we going with this thing. So, hey, y'all stay tuned, man. Keep on the loop, man. Tune in. Yeah. Make sure you keep an eye on our posts, you know what I'm saying? Because we doing some big things over here.
Definitely, man. It's sometimes when you have you have platforms and you have you're using a lot of technology. Sometimes you run into technical difficulties and stuff like that. But you got to be able to maneuver around those technical difficulties, and that's what we
most definitely. Sure. Hey, I want to give a shout out to I wear somebody merch all the time. So
yeah,
we got the salute to the Whistle Gang.
Whistle Gang.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That sounds a little generic, but hey, that's the best I can do, man. Hey, I'm trying to get them sound effects. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, major salute to the Daily Grind family in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Daily Grind family, man. Real good dude, man. Had the pleasure of meeting him down in Dallas, man.
Right.
I mean, dude, man, I can't say enough about that cat because there are certain people that are there for the ride and there for the moment. But that dude, he's a genuine dude, man. So major salute to Daily Grind family.
Yes, sir. Now, hey guys, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to wear your merch, hit me up, man. Hey, I'll buy it. Don't trip now. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But if you want to see your merch on the show, just hit me up, man, on Instagram, man. We make it happen.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's what it's about, supporting each other and being able to be able to display like you display in Whistle Gang right now. Tomorrow somebody might be displaying someone else.
Right. Well, you know what, guys?
What's up, brother?
We got to bring out the guests.
Okay, let's bring them on in. They waiting on them.
Let's do it.
Yo,
we got my boy Reese in the building, guys.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening?
What's up, Stunna?
Chilling, man. How y'all fellas doing today?
Hey, we good, man. I woke up this morning. So hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm blessed, brother. Blessed. Continue on another day, brother.
Yeah. Truly blessed, definitely, man. Hey, I want to start by saying, man, thank you guys for having me on the podcast today, man. I like what you guys are doing. Definitely tuned in. Hey, and hopefully everybody else on here is tuned in as well, man. Make sure y'all stick around for all the great guests they got coming up, man. And appreciate the love for having your boy on here, man. One time for the one time.
Hey,
Yes,
Man,
sir.
so, man, you know, Sun Swizzy all day, 32 game, man. You know what to do.
We gotta have a real one, bro. We try to keep the real ones on this show, bro. So
We
hey,
had to,
definitely.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well,
Yes, sir.
let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Well, first of all, man, I want to say today's a special day, you know, for my brother. You know what I'm saying? The number one Stunner Reese. And this is our dedicated Stunner. We got our Stunner shades on today. So this is our salute to my brother.
Is everybody tuned?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y'all got y'all
Yeah,
stunner
yeah.
vision. Y'all got y'all
Yeah, we
stunner
got-
vision going down. All right, that's what's
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know what it is.
Stunner
Y'all know
day.
Everybody make sure y'all have your
Stunner
Stunner
day.
shades on.
Yes,
Hey, Money Rich, just make sure you can read the comments with them dark shades on.
Man, we good. We Gucci out here. Hey, we Gucci. Hey, we Gucci out here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, well,
There you go.
this is definitely a special day, man. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's officially Stunner Day.
Yes,
Stunner
sir.
Day.
So, Stunner, why don't you
I
tell
like
the Carnation a little bit about yourself?
Man, I'm just a guy who was born and raised in Chicago, man. Born on the west side out of Cook County Hospital. You know what I'm saying? As a young kid, you know what I'm saying, I always loved cars. My dad had a couple of cool cars, a Chevelle, a couple of Corvettes. You know what I'm saying? Some other little cool cars and stuff like that when I was growing up. So started as a young age, man, loving the cars. Then when I got of age, bought a dirt bike, started riding dirt bikes, then motorcycles, then driving and all kinds of stuff, man. And just from then, have always been into the whole motorsport thing, whether it be cars, trucks, bikes, low riders, big wheel cars, just all type of cars, race cars, you know, just anything to do with motorsports, man. I mean, anything, literally down to tractor pools when I was a kid. Used to watch that on ESPN. So anything to do with a motor going fast, man, pretty much with wheels, I've always been pretty much in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? And it was something I was fascinated by.
Right. I feel you on that. I remember me and my cousin, man, we used to build go-karts when we were kids, man. We always been, you know, stuff like that too, man. I mean, from like big wheel, we tear them apart, man, throw a motor in the back, like a lawnmower motor in the back. Boy, we was real technical back then, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what, man? I'm starting to think about doing a pull-up and park, you know, here in my city. And I see how you do, and I see where it has grown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, how was your first pull-up and park? How was that? Was it epic or was it an epic fail?
My first pull up in park is actually came about because the city canceled one of my shows, car shows that I had. People come from all over the country here to Chicago. The day before the event, they told me I couldn't do the event. Chicago is a real fickle place. They really don't like a lot of urban people getting together. That's why a lot of Chicago artists, rappers, and stuff like that can't perform here. They just don't like, you know, too many of us getting together at one time. You know, especially some organized. So how it came about is I had 24 hours to figure out something. And I you know, made a post saying, hey guys, I ain't gonna be able to do the show, but I'm gonna try to see what I can do. 24 hours later, I got somebody contacted me, say, hey, I got a gravel lot. I own it. It's a private location. We could probably fit about, you know, 150, maybe, you know, 200 cars here. And you can hide a lot free of charge, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got so many people who's came from all over the country here, just something for them to do. So I put that together, and that's what I named it. I said, well, it ain't a show, it ain't an actual show, but everybody feel free, just come and pull up and park, you know what I'm saying? And still show off your cars. And we filled that lot up all the way. It was people all through the neighborhood, people walking from blocks and blocks and blocks to the lot who couldn't get into the actual lot to actually come in. So that's how the name just came about. I mean, it was just me literally just saying, hey, I can't do an actual show, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can just pull up and park. And it was ridiculous the amount of people who came, you know what I'm saying, the amount of cars that showed up and things like that. If you go search on my YouTube channel, if you go way back, you will see that event. I did have it on my YouTube channel and vlog and everything. So yeah, definitely, it was crazy though. It was a crazy situation, but hey, I was blessed to be able to pull something off for all the people who had came. And man, that's how the pull up park was born. It didn't come from anybody else. Nobody else was using that term or anything. That's something that I created, like, because I had to.
Right.
Dope. And another thing, man, you know what I love about the pull up and party, me personally being there, you know what I'm saying? There's no tolerance for BS, no violence, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I respect about that, you know, because, you know, you go to a lot of other places where there's a lot of black folks. You know how that goes sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Little this, little that. And sometimes, a lot of times it's negative, you know what I'm saying? But every time I go to yours, it's positive. Positive vibe, positive people, positive everything.
I think one of the main reasons that 99% of the people there have some type of love for cars and enthusiasts. And then also being from Chicago, we know we don't have a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna protect, you know what I'm saying, our culture. And that's why the car culture here in Chicago is so tight knit. And when you come to my pull up parks, you'll see all nationalities. You'll see tuna guys pull up. You'll see, you know what I'm saying, my Spanish bros pull up. You'll see some, you know what I'm saying, other ethnic backgrounds pull up. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're gonna see. But we all got the same passion, same love for the cars, the culture. So like I said, you know, especially us brothers, we know it ain't a lot of places that they'll let us go and come to. So we gonna hold it down, you know what I'm saying, you know, for ourselves, for the culture.
Right. I feel that all the way. And I salute to you on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
well, salute to the culture.
yeah, already.
Yeah.
So, you know, besides your kids, man, what is your greatest achievement thus far? As a man, YouTuber, or whatever, what is your greatest achievement?
I think my greatest achievement is stuff that I've gotten handed down to me, you know what I'm saying, from my parents, and being able to put that into play in my life and try to help others. You know what I'm saying? I love my kids. I love my family. But I love a lot of people. I love helping people. I love helping people grow. And I got that from my parents, the way they brought me up and things like that.
Right.
So that is one of I think my greatest achievements. And I don't think it's like an achievement where I deserve an award or a pat on the back for it. I just think it's in me. And a lot of people recognize it, and I appreciate it. But like, I'm not looking for any accolades or anything for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I am. And that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of feel proud about it, but you know, not to the point that I'm looking for any you know, congratulations or anything on it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not really. I mean, I like material things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like my cars. I like my, you know what I'm saying, toys and stuff like that. But I like my houses. I like, I'm a real estate investor as well. I like, you know, flipping the houses and all that. But as far as all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, that all comes and goes. You know, it all comes and goes. You know, these cars, we just pretty much a caretaker for the time that we have them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, while we have them, we try to, you know, enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? Share them. You know, and people who have the same love and passion for that type of vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, for me, I like to try to, you know, share that experience of owning it with the world.
Right.
That's what's up.
Man. So you've been a YouTuber for a while. So when did you first? Let's go back. When did you first knew this is what you wanted to do, and you wanted to do this long term? When did you first realize, like, man, this is what I want to do. I like doing this, and I'm gonna do this long time.
Well, I actually I've been on YouTube over 10, 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
When I started YouTube, I started it for my DVD series, which was something I did. I produced my own DVD series. I got 3 of them out that I had out. Nobody's buying DVDs anymore, but I had 3 DVDs called Chicago Dubs and Dams, Volume 1, 2, and 3. And this is something I used to go to the big shows like World of Wheels and things like that, set up booths, sell my DVDs, sell them out the trunk, sell them to people in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And it was basically, just a street DVD, raw and uncut. And it was basically about, cars and girls, dubs and dimes, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's pretty much how I started my YouTube off, just posting little clips of my content. If you guys go back, you know what I'm saying, 10 plus years on my YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of that content on there, just snippets and stuff like that from that. But for a long time, I didn't even know that you could get paid for YouTube until CJ on 32 told me. I had already had over 1 million some views on my YouTube channel before I even know I could have been getting paid off of it. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So what's crazy is CJ So Cool came here for SneakerCon. And CJ So Cool had been inboxing CJ on 32s because he wanted to buy his Camaro tank, first Camaro to tank.
Right.
So CJ was like, man, I'm going to meet this YouTuber, this big YouTuber named CJ So Cool. We was all together. I was in my white Bentley, and he was like, man, I'm going to meet this YouTuber named CJ So Cool, man. He want to buy my car. He was like, man, you should roll with me. I was like, no, man, I gotta go to work. Now at that time I was a promoter at a strip club. And you know what I'm saying? I had to go do that. But he had went and met up with CJ So Cool. After that, came back and he was super excited, like, man, I'm about to sell my car to CJ So Cool, but I'm also about to start my own YouTube channel up and get paid. I'm like, what? What you mean get paid? He's like, yeah. What do you mean get paid? He's like, yeah, this dude makes thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month off of YouTube, and I'm about to start doing. I was like, what do you? I just didn't understand.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What are you talking about? Right. He's like, yes. Then he showed me his channel and stuff. And so then he was like, man, I'm about to start mine. I was like, well, I already got a YouTube channel. He was like, man, you got to start vlogging with me, man, because we both into the cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start vlogging about my cars. His channel is more about kids or whatever, but my channel gonna be about what me and you love about the cars. And I was like, well, cool, man. I'll start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just, since we do it anyway, I'll just pick up a camera and start vlogging and start talking about the cars, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So that's kind of how the whole thing jumped off as far as me vlogging for, content like for YouTube. But I mean, again, this was the same stuff that I had been doing, filming cars, traveling, with the girls and all that. I've been doing it, just didn't know that it came with a check. So right. So that happened about a little over, probably close to little over 3 years ago. So when that happened, so just been going ever since then.
I can imagine what you were saying when you found out you can get a check from you. I can imagine what you were saying, bro. Like, man.
Oh man, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's a source of income I could have been getting for years. And just and when I think about it, like where I could have possibly been, because YouTube, when I started my channel, I think YouTube was only like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I had a, really start grinding, showing, I mean, because before then I had 20 other custom cars. You know what I'm saying? In that time frame, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, just wow, just never know what where I really could have been if I would have started back then. But hey, it wasn't in my destiny to start back then. It was my destiny to start when I started. So
That's it.
Right.
that's why I'm at where I'm at today.
Well, bro, this is my last question. Then I'm gonna pass it off to G Money. So going forward, you know what I'm saying? What goals have you set for yourself? YouTube, business, accolades, family. What are your goals going forward this year?
I really don't have any YouTube goals that like I really like hold myself to. My goals is really just to get up and do what I love and enjoy. And whoever, subscribes to my channel and wants to see that organically, what I do, that's all I really care about. As far as looking to get rich off of YouTube, looking to what I'm saying, buy mansions off of YouTube or anything like that. I don't want to change my narrative on my love or my passion to try to come up with something that's I don't think is organic. I think me doing what
Right.
I love to do, it'll grow slow, but it'll grow. When it grows slow, it'll grow solid, and it'll be, what I'm saying, people who really tune into what I love, because that's the only thing I'm ever going to do on my channel. And like I have to tell a lot of people, there's already CJ So Cool. There's already a CJ on 32. There's already a Money Rich, the real Swervo. There's already a Fly by G Money. I'm gonna be Stutter Reese, and that's what you're gonna get from my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be them. I don't want them to try to be me. I don't, and that's is what it is right there. As far as goals for outside of YouTube, get a little bit more involved with this crypto, and try to see, some new. I'm doing some research on some new stocks and stuff that I think I'm gonna jump in early. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And can't wait to do my next house flip. I got some other projects that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? As far as some goals that I want to do with some more shows. May not all include cars. I mean, meaning some shows with some concerts, events, and different types of other events. I mean, there's so many different types of events out there to promote and produce. Maybe working on a movie. I got an opportunity. I might be working on a movie. For those who don't know, I used to direct music videos for a very long time. I've worked with a lot of major artists, Rick Ross, Waka Flocka, Ace Hood, Twister, just a lot of different people in the industry. And doing that, I had a lot of good relationships that I built over the years, and I might be in a position where I might be even, like I said, directing a movie or a motion picture, so a feature film. So I mean, I got a lot of things that that I don't really talk about on my YouTube channel a lot, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying, I always got some stuff working.
Yeah. Hey y'all, man, this is a free game, man. Y'all be soaking this up, man.
Most definitely.
Let y'all listen, man. All right, G Money, it's all yours.
Well, salute to you, Stunner, man. You know you my mentor, bro. You kind of got me started in this game, watching you,
come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Man, hey, watching you, watching CJ, him be like, Mozzie, all them, bro. I started really getting into YouTube a few years ago, and you are one of the cats that stand out, man, because, salute, you a real one, man, So I wanna take it back on what Money Rich was saying. He's talking about your YouTube, but tell us about how you started in the car game. You done a lot of stuff before the videos, organizing events. So what got you? What ventures have you done in the car game before YouTube that led you to be a YouTuber?
Well, I mean, my very first car when I was 16, I bought a 1977 Delta 88, and I painted it, put some rims on it. My very first car I ever owned. So, I mean, as soon as I owned the car, I got kind of like into the custom car world. I think one of the things that kind of got me into producing car shows and stuff when I used to direct music videos, and also when I was in I started a motorcycle and car club called the Number One Stunners. We got 37 chapters right now worldwide. So yeah, when I started that, I used to get a lot of calls from people in music videos before I started directing music videos myself, who needed cars and stuff for music videos and for shoots and stuff like that. So I started, calling up people I know, because I used to be on the car scene out there in the parks. Before it was Washington Park, we used to be on 31st Street, Beach. Back in the day before they renovated that and all that. Then it was 35th Street. It's so many different hangouts that's been around Chicago. They've always pushed us around, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
83rd in South Chicago, that used to be a big hangout spot, but they eventually always closed them down. But yeah, just knowing a lot of people being out there on the scene, just getting to know people, you know what I'm saying? And me being out there, people, when I start saying, hey, man, let's meet here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, let's go over here. Let's go take this ride down to Kankakee. And I just would start putting stuff together for people to do, because I would see a lot of people, the only thing they would know is they block, you know what I'm saying? And it's a sad thing to say, but a lot of people in Chicago ain't never even left Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So me, my father and my mother, when I was a kid, used to drag me all over the country, man. Orlando, Las Vegas, in RVs and all kinds of stuff. So I had experience of traveling many different places, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things that inspired me to want to try to share that with other people, you know what I'm saying? Get them to get, off the block, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I just started saying, hey, let's do this. Then I started, trying to put together, hey, let's all ride down to Indianapolis. Let's all roll to, Detroit. Let's all go to St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? And I, it just, man, start organizing and putting together and producing these events. It kind of just rolled over into, well, man, let me, I got so much support doing all this stuff. Let me go ahead and start putting together car shows, because I used to go to a lot of car shows. Every car show that I could attend, I was there. Whether it be, the urban shows, which it wasn't really a lot when I first started. Let me be 100%. It was really only radio station. WGCI used to have a big car show. That was like the first big urban car show. And then the other radio station came behind the Power 92 and did one. So those were like the two big urban car shows that they brought to Chicago. No other big urban car shows typical then. But I kind of took and seen some of the things that they did, some of the things that I would want to improve. And, you know what I'm saying, just to make the whole process bigger, with me actually being in the scene. Again, these are corporations trying to throw a show for our people. They don't really know our people like I knew about our people, because I'm here. So that's kind of how what sparked me to come up with my first own car show, which was back in 2009. And since 2009, I've been on car shows every year since then.
Man, that's dope, bro. What you done for the culture, a lot of people don't know, and they really don't know why you held in such high regard out here in the car world. It's because of you a pioneer in this thing, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute you, bro. Like I said, you are a mentor of mine, and I think you kind of touched on it, but let's talk about what made you come up with the ride out, bro. Because when I went to Memphis, bro, I rode out with everybody, bro. Man, it was such an awesome experience to be with everybody, see the camaraderie. You came up and hollered at everybody. We looked out for everybody on the way down, man, and made good connections there that I still have to this day with some people that I met on the ride out. And you know what I'm saying, man, tell us how you came up with the idea. Hey, we going, I'm going to announce this thing. Let's go.
I think that kind of got popular after I started my YouTube channel. I had kind of started just naming, when we go a meeting location where we all gonna leave out together. I was calling it the at that time the muscle car move out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it kind of like went from there. You know what I'm saying? First it was like a group of 5 of us went on the first trip, and then it grew, and then it grew, and then it grew, and you know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where it would be a whole lot of people. And then it got to the point where it was too many people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, people just like wait on me, and then you just kind of get sick of that, man. Like, you know what? Next time I ain't saying nothing to nobody. I'm gonna call my few immediate friends. Yeah. I'm gonna call my few immediate friends, and that's it. But you had to start getting real strict. Like, man, listen, we ain't waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then it just start. People just take anything and just start making it unfun if you let them. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it was originally the muscle car move out. Yep.
Yes, sir. I know this one in St. Louis is gonna be legendary.
Yeah, that Friday morning, man, we heading out, man. I know it's gonna be a big pack. On the website where everybody buys their tickets, I can see there's 17 different states that has bought tickets. I think like 60 different cities has bought tickets, but the majority of the tickets is from Chicago. Like a good majority of tickets are from Chicago. So I know that Friday morning when we pull out, it's gonna be a nice little convoy going down there for whoever's gonna come down there for the Friday show car show off that we're doing down there in St. Louis. It's gonna be a nice little convoy going down that day. So yeah.
Yeah. So Stunna, I mean, I know you done had a lot of legendary cars, but what's the first car that you debuted on YouTube, bro?
First car that I debuted on YouTube was actually my Bentley. Let me hold on.
I think he's getting choked up about that swervo and swervo race that's going to happen in St. Louis. You know, it's going down. Is that what it is, Stunna?
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Hey, put him on full stream, Money Rick.
Yeah, so that was the car that I kicked off my YouTube channel with. Right there,
man,
was my Bentley. It was white with red interior. Yeah, and my original channel was called Stunner Reese Live. Yeah, and then you can see when I first kicked off my channel, I put this on here because I had over 1 million views already when I first started my channel. Didn't even know.
Right,
that's crazy.
Didn't even know you get paid off of it. Like, what a sucker.
Man,
wow.
Learning lesson, that's
yeah.
I mean, everything happened for a reason, and your time is your time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that was a legendary car, man. I mean, I went all the way back and watched videos on you, man, and I that was a bad car. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You had your reasons for moving on. You know what I'm saying? So what's your favorite car that you own to date? I'm gonna say besides Drac, because I think Drac is the one. It's always gonna be the one that resonates in your head. But other than Drac, you done had some legendary cars. If you want to name up a few, go right ahead, brother.
As far as that I have currently, or
that you have owned in your lifetime, bro.
Oh man. Oh wow. I've had 3 80 G bodies. I've had 3 G body Monte Carlo SSs. I really enjoyed all of those cars. That's one of the main reasons I got Scrappy, because I wanted to kind of like bring that feeling back again, and Scrappy definitely didn't disappoint. Trust me, man. Like to right now, my funnest car that I own is Scrappy. Is it my best car? No, but my funnest, the car that I have the most fun in is Scrappy. It's just so raw, so like just muscle, and I'm a muscle car guy. You know what I'm saying? I I like the imports. I like all different types of cars, but like my heart, my real true root of my connection to the car game is the old school muscle cars and the raw cars. So I like the Doberman. I mean, the Doberman is legendary. The Bentley was legendary. My BMW 850i, black on black, was legendary. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I had Benzes, I had Range Rovers, I had Lexuses. I done had a lot of cars, y'all. A lot of cars.
Yeah.
Box Chevys, Regals.
Yeah. I know it's hard to
Just
pick.
a lot. Just a lot. So yeah. But the car that I am anticipating on owning is the Corvette Z06. My dad had a lot of Corvettes when I was a kid, and he kept Corvettes. So it's always been like in my blood to get a Corvette. And all the previous Corvettes have always been like cool, but they never like called me, like get me.
Right.
This mid-engine car, it's finally like called me. It's like you gotta own me one day. So yes, I will own one of those cars one day. You know what I'm saying? When the situation makes sense, a good business move.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we know Stunner Jam this year is officially in St. Louis for the Gap Fest. But you know, you gonna pull them strings, man. You know Chicago calling for you to have a event. The Midwest is calling for you to do something here, you know.
Yeah, I've been working on this one location, man, and it's like I for some reason the owners, like, I don't know what it is, man. Like I'm trying to tell them I'm gonna make y'all a lot of money. I'm gonna put a big bag in y'all pocket. And they just don't, they don't want to, respond fast enough. So I don't know, man. And I reached out to a couple of different places. A couple of places that want me to throw something in the Chicagoland area is not really ideal, like gravel lots and stuff like that. Nobody gonna really want to bring their cars and driving down those gravel lots and stuff like that.
Yeah, dusty and all that.
And get rock chips. You're not gonna bring no, you know what I'm saying, real nice PC Customs paint job and want to, you know what I'm saying? Right. There. So I don't want to do that. I'm trying to hold out for the right spot. I would love to do something indoors. If I could find one of those indoor spots, people keep telling me about the spot that they did a showing earlier this year. I didn't go. I didn't attend it. I don't have any connections on it, but they keep on. And that's one of the places that people keep on mentioning. So I might have to do a little bit more research. But if anybody knows of a location, you know what I'm saying, preferably something. If it's outdoor, it has to be fenced in. In order so I can control the crowd and stuff. Or indoor as well. You know what I'm saying? I love to do something indoor, but yeah, I'm looking. Trust me, I always try to pull something off for Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. I gotta represent. Now, Stunner, this is the last thing I want to do. And this is for you, man. Let's plug everything that's coming up. We got Gap Fest. Let's plug your social media. Let's plug the Facebook group. Go ahead and send out some shots for yourself, brother.
No doubt. Appreciate that. Basically, the big event that your boy Stunna Reese is going to be at is St. Louis. That's right. St. Louis, June the 4th and 5th. June the 4th, me, CJ on 32, Rail to Rail, and my girl Blondie Boo 314. We are co-hosting a show car show off at Pure Performance. I believe that's in St. Charles, Missouri. That's going to be on that Friday night from, I believe, 5 to 10. So definitely, if y'all make it into town for the 2 days, definitely come out to that. That's going to be a crazy event. They actually got radio spots that's going to be running for that event. So you're going to definitely want to get there early. We do have some $10 spots, and then we're going to have some VIP spots as well. So you definitely want to get there early if you want to grab one of them $10 spots. Then the next day, man, you already know me, Demonology, Mod to Fame. We doing the biggest YouTubers event ever. That's right. And I can comfortably say that because demonology tells me that every day. He can't believe the amount of people that's already purchased tickets, all the different states. He says it's bigger than all the Dunk Master events that he's did, ever. You know what I'm saying? The amount of people responding and buying tickets, and we can see it right on the analytics on the website is bigger than every one that he's ever did. So he's super excited about it, and I'm excited about it as well, man. I think it's gonna be a great experience. The fact that we got for the first time drifting, the drift pit included in it. Also, the track is gonna be hot the whole entire day. A lot of people complain when they go to the racetrack events that they go to the event at 10 o'clock in the morning and the track don't go hot till 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you sitting there all day, you know what I'm saying, lollygagging or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, then they shut the track down at 7. And then you know what I'm saying? So no, this event, the track is gonna be hot at 11 o'clock and it's gonna be hot all the way until the gates close at 10 o'clock that night.
Yeah, and you covering all bases too, bro. You got the big show, 100 trophies. You got the pit. You got the races, and you got just the general mission to just kick it and enjoy the event.
Absolutely, man. The thing that I would like to say to a lot of people, if you're inspiring to be a YouTuber or if you are a YouTuber, big or small, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be an event that you can definitely get a lot of content on you're going to have some diversified content. You can work on your editing skills with all the action and stuff that you have. I mean, it's going to bring you so much value to be able to put together the best piece that you actually can. And I actually want to kind of put together like a challenge. I haven't said this anywhere, but I wanted to say this. I might probably put it in one of my videos upcoming. But I want to do something like a challenge where the person who puts the best Gapfest piece together, you know what I'm saying, from the event, probably like a short clip, like a 6-minute or less clip. I'll feature it on one of my videos or something, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm probably gonna announce. You guys are hearing it here first, but yeah, I'm gonna probably announce
first right here on Customized Design, y'all.
So whoever puts together that best piece, I'm gonna feature it on my channel, just to show it off and show off, you know what I'm saying, what one of these upcoming YouTubers can put together, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent out here, man. We got so many YouTubers out here that's like very, very talented with editing and their shooting styles. Everybody got their own styles. They what they like, and and man, we already know this guy right here. Yeah, we already know. Yeah, but but it's just something to give these YouTubers, the younger YouTubers or whatever, some little inspiration to come out and really take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Get on some larger YouTubers platforms. Get some of the large YouTubers on their platforms. You know what I'm saying? Kind of see what the bigger YouTubers do. You know what I'm saying? That you might be able to pick up on. You know what I'm saying? Pick up a jewel or something. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, a lot of times people sit back and watch. What we do. You know what I'm saying? And then they add their little twist to it. I've seen people in their videos like do some of the same things, and I can see how they kind of, do some things that they've seen from maybe me or another YouTuber, and then just add their own little twist to it, and that's perfectly okay. You know what I'm saying? That's perfectly okay. Take it and make it your own.
That's it.
Right.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Stunna, you want to know something? I know why the ticket sales are to the roof. Man, let me take off my glasses real quick. It's about that swervo and swervo race, man. That everybody's ready for that.
That's right.
Man. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Let me put my glasses back on. But y'all know who's gonna win though. Chevy Gang all day.
Yeah, that's
yes,
what's up,
sir,
man.
man.
Right, man. If y'all didn't know, Swervo and Swervo 2X, man, battling for the name.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man. Well, keep doing what you're doing, Stunna, man. I appreciate you, man, from the bottom of my heart, from from the shout outs on the videos to taking a ride and Scrappy and spinning me around, bro.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, man. We gonna send it to Relly Rails, brother.
Yeah, man. Before we hop into it, man, I want to take a pause for the calls and recognize some people in the chat that came in. We got Stand on the Podcast in the building. We got Mr. Why Not 345 in the building. We got Ken 10 Customs, of course, in the building. We got DDS Danny in the building. We got Jordo Forever in the building. Man, we got my brother, my blood brother, E Vapors in the building.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Lefty Two Guns in the building. DSRT God in the building, man. First and foremost, before we get started, like I said, Money Rich said today it's official Stunner Reese Day, and that's why some of y'all coming in like, man, why everybody got shades on or whatnot? It's officially Stunner Reese Day. So what I need everybody in the chat right now to do is I need y'all to hashtag I'm a real one in the
sir.
Hashtag that in the chat to salute the homie Stunner Reese for coming on Customize Any Ride. Stunner's always been a real one ever since I've been locked into him, y'all. So in the chat, I need y'all to hashtag
and the shades emoji too.
Yeah. Got the shades emoji going on.
Hashtag I'm a real one. If y'all know and if y'all locked in to Stunner Reese, that's one thing that he always stand on right there. He's a real one, and it's kind of I don't know if it's kind of, I don't want to say symbolic, but like I got the brand that I created, Solid Brand Apparel, and it's a solid brand, built on solid, built for solid people by solid people.
I got the shirt right there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all, man, and this is a major salute, and I appreciate that, Stunner Reese, for putting my brand up on the wall in there, man, because it ain't but a few spots in there. And if you get in there, you in there, you know what I mean? And I'm so grateful and appreciative to you, brother.
Absolutely, man.
For that, man. Jumping into it now, myself, I've ridden bikes for about 22 years, right? I started off on dirt bikes when I was little. Then I ventured to the crotch rockets when I was like 15. And, I ended up going Harley for a while. But during my time on the crotch rockets, I was living in Jacksonville, Florida for a big part of that time. And me and my homeboys, we started a motorcycle group called Blackout Riding, right? And we used to always see this crew riding around, this number one on their back. I'm like, number one sign, number one Stunners. I'm like, okay, so they around here talking about, like, you saying you the number one Stunner, like you holding it down around here,
Right.
So they were heavy down there, and it almost seemed like everywhere we traveled to within the bike world, number one Stunners was heavy everywhere. So, bro, it's almost, it's an honor at the same time to meet you and talk to you in that sense as well. Me as being a bike world person, and knowing I've seen the number one Stunners all over the place, but now I'm talking to one of the founders of the number one Stunners, because I heard your name, people talked about you, and so forth and so on, but it's totally different, bro. So that's another honor, So what was it like, or what is it like, being one of the founders for the biggest club, around that I know of in the country, with the most chapters? What is it like holding that title, bro?
Well, the Rough Riders is technically a bigger club, okay?
Gotcha.
The difference between the number one Stunners and the Rough Riders is we are all about motorsport vehicles. So Rough Riders, you can have a dog, you could be you could be a skater, you could be on roller skates or something and still be a Rough Rider. So they do have more members, they do have more chapters, but we are all motorsports. So so I just want to clarify that to anybody, because you might have somebody in the comments, oh no, Rough Riders got more chapters. So that's the difference.
The biggest motorsport.
Right. You can't have a dog and be a number one Stunner.
Yeah, man.
All right, so and I'm not knocking what they do. That's their thing.
Right.
That, ours is something a little different. So but yeah, going back to that, man, it feels good. The thing that feels the most rewarding about that whole situation is that it lasted. It has lasted. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many in my years of starting that club, so many clubs come up and going down and, falling, failing and things like that. So to say that we are coming up on 17 years, we're about to be at 17 years in less than 2 months. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm honored. I'm honored to be a part of it, and man, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely for me. I think it's going to be one of my biggest accomplishments in my life, even if it was to be over today. You know what I'm saying? It's made its mark. It's a part of history. I would say for sure.
Oh, definitely. It's in stone, brother. And like I tell you, I'm saying this as another guy from the bike world, that the number one stunners will always be etched in stone in the bike world, because you and I know how many bike clubs open and fold, in that world. And how many times, you have to really have a solid foundation in order for something like that to last. So that further let everybody that's watching know how solid that foundation of number one stunners is, in order to be coming up on 17 years right now, the biggest motorsport club. All right, now, and I think, Stunner, you're gonna realize this about Customize Any Ride, bro. Like, we talk about the cars and stuff like that, but we also like to dive into the things that people really don't see or maybe not even know about our guests, So I'm gonna show you something on my screen real quick, brother. And I want you to see, do you recognize this?
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Can we blow them up?
Rich.
Yeah, blow them up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I recognize that.
Okay,
I recognize that.
Shrink me down, Rich, so we can get into this right here. Now, that right there, y'all probably like, man, what's that pattern? What is it? What's going on with it? If you guys, you're really gonna have an appreciation for this once Stunner Reese tell y'all the story behind that pattern. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want, I could go grab it and show.
Please do. Brother.
Okay, hold on one second, y'all.
Y'all got to see this, man. I ain't gonna talk about it no more until he come back.
Only on Customize Any Ride.
Bro,
y'all get VIP.
Water here and wait for the home man, bro. Like, y'all need to make sure you need to call your folks right now, because they need to come on and see what he's about to bring y'all. Y'all need to tap into whoever, tell them to hurry up. Crazy.
Here we go.
Yeah, so please, brother, break this down. Now, look, before you say where it came from, just
blow it up, Rich.
Save that for last. I would say who it came from. Yeah, look at that, man. Like, y'all see this jacket right here, that number one stunners right there, and there's another logo on the jacket. Y'all see that right there, right?
Yes, sir. That's my favorite player right there, brother.
Y'all see
the
that
man right there.
Now, Stunner Reese, if you could give us the history behind that jacket right there, not only the history, what that jacket means to you, and just everything about it, my brother.
Man, that's one of my most prized possessions right there. That jacket is something that Michael Jordan had made for me. It's a prototype of his racing team jacket that he had for his actual racing team. For those who don't know, when I started Number One Stunners, Michael Jordan was actually one of my honorary members. When he first started riding motorcycles and started coming around, he used to ride with me and the guys here in Chicago. And we kind of inspired him to actually create his racing team. For those who didn't know, if you Google it, you can see Michael Jordan Jumpman Motorsports was a motorcycle racing team. And my best friend, Montez Stewart, was his first rider. And me and Montez used to race motorcycles together. We was on the same team. Matter of fact, hold on, let me grab this picture.
Yes, sir.
This is deep,
brother.
This is really. You know what? I didn't know this.
I'm telling you, man. Like, bro, folks
So
don't understand, man.
So this is a picture of me when I used to race motorcycles professionally all across the country. This shot right here came from Daytona Raceway. This was actually when I was an amateur. Yeah.
Man.
So
you got that lane. Hey, you got that lane, though. What you talking about, man?
He ain't talking about drag racing, y'all. This is
no. This ain't drag racing. This is actually road racing. You could see the name on the
Reese.
Yeah. So he got that lane, and he got that lane, that professional lane. I don't know about amateur. That's a professional lane.
That's when I was an amateur. That's one of my first early years of racing.
Okay.
I raced for about 4 years after that professionally, and I got a lot faster than that.
Okay.
But when Michael Jordan first started his team, me and my teammate, which was Montez, Montez went on to be Michael Jordan's first rider. Mike, we was all real cool, man. He made up some custom jackets, some prototypes, because if you really do some research, you'll see that a company called Joe Rocket had released the actual version of this. This was just a prototype, but then Joe Rocket actually released the actual jackets, and they emulate these jackets a little bit. And if you even go look at his official race, suits and stuff, they all kind of have this same type of designs and stuff on it. So this is a jacket that he designed for me, you know what I'm saying, personally, just to, kind of, see where he wanted to go with the brand. So yeah, it's definitely one of my most prized possessions. People been offered me $50,000 for this jacket before, and I won't sell it.
Bro, like, man, I think I would have to figure out some way to get this thing enclosed in a glass structure. Like, look, bro, I'm talking about like with LED lights in there, and maybe some way it's spinning around.
You know what?
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? I'm kind of afraid to do that, because I think, if I show it too much, people are knowing whatever they can to break in and try to get this damn thing. So I don't show it much. To be honest with you. But I do. When you showed me the pattern, I knew what you were talking about,
bro. I like to, and every guest that we bring on here, I tell them, I say, if I was already following you, what I do is I go to your page and I go sort and I go oldest to new, so I can make sure I'm not missing out on anything that you've done in the past, legendary moments and stuff like that. I ran across you and CJ on 32s at the same time watching a tall guy car review video. And I still remember the moment in that video when tall guy and them was trying to get CJ to burn out, and you was behind him. And CJ just started burning out, and I'm just thinking, oh no, like the Yellcat back there, bro. Like, I was like, man, I know it's a lot of rubber on that car, man. But after then, that's when I linked in and locked in to you guys, because I locked in, like I said, to the Hellcat, Yellcat, and seeing what CJ was doing to his car and stuff like that, man. It was amazing. And so to see you guys around, the tall guys and the organics and stuff like that, and you guys, you remain so humble, and that's what I think draws a lot of people into y'all genuinely. You put so many people on your channel, bro. Anybody that come up to you, when I came up to you in Dallas, bro, you showed mad love to me, man, and I really appreciate that as well, bro. So you continue to do that, bro. And man, I'm trying to tell you, like you say, you grow. It might be growing slow, but it's growing solid. Your rocket ship gonna take off soon, brother. So just stay tuned and hold on.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
So we spoke and you spoke earlier about investing and stuff like that. And you told us that you invest in real estate. So what made you decide to get into flipping houses in real estate, and how has that been for you over the years?
How I got into it was actually from my ex. She took a real estate broker class. She got a license, and we wanted to just start making some money. You know what I'm saying, outside of at that point in time, right then I was a promoter at a nightclub making good money, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to stack that money up and invest in, you know what I'm saying, into something that would, make us more money in the future. So we partnered up and bought our first home together. Then we, flipped that one, bought another one, flipped that one. And then, at some point we split up, and then I just continued doing it. So, yeah, right now the market is real crazy right now with real estate right now. Stuff is going like ridiculously high.
Yeah,
but it's just one of them things, man. Even the auto market is crazy right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. All-time high for trade-ins right now. It's like people. Yeah, it's just so the market right now with this whole situation that's going on is a little, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of sit back and kind of see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and focus on some other things, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to burn yourself, you know what I'm saying, just jumping in something just because you can. You got to analyze things and do your research. So for me right now, what's in my area and in my market right now, everything is just super high.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's like that in a lot of areas. A neighbor across the street from me, they put their house on the market, and within 3 days they had 12 offers on it. So
that's happening right now.
Yeah, and they're
and not to cut you off.
No,
I mean, I'm in the same situation where I could put my house on the market right now and sell it like this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when I go to buy something else,
it's gonna get you back.
It's gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
A buddy of mine down here in Charlotte, he got an offer from an investing company. They said, "Hey, we'll give you $100,000 over what you paid for the house originally."
Trust me, they are in my emails every day. I got brokers that I work with pretty much all over the country, in different cities and stuff. That I made relationships. So I got people emailing me stuff in Vegas like daily. I mean, it's just everything is so high right now. New Orleans, some of the Texas areas. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's crazy.
You just gotta find that sweet spot right now, because if you can find something sweet right now, you could definitely
hit a lick.
Yeah. Now the thing with that, sometimes, I hate to say it this way, but sometimes this market calls for you to take advantage or help somebody who might be in a situation where they can't afford their house. They might be losing it because of the situation or whatever, and they want to just off it to get from under that debt. If you can find those type of listings right now, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's when you come off right there.
Yeah, so
because you're helping them out too.
Yeah, you're helping them out too. So yeah, you just got to be prepared for that situation if it comes about. But there's so many people out here promoting, "Hey, I'll buy your house. I'll buy your house" on every corner right now in Chicago. There's 100 signs on every pole saying, "I'll buy your house from my brother" right now. So that market right now, people are really buying aggressive right now with the housing market.
Yeah, definitely, man. Wanted to address a quick question. Vlogging with Angie and Kia said, "Is there a reason why everyone is wearing glasses?" Angie, these are our Stunner shades in honor of this being declared Stunner Reese Day here on Customize Any Ride. So everybody got their Stunner shades on. So if you at home, Angie, put your Stunner shades on. If
Put
anybody
your
else
shades
in the
on.
chat got your shades handy, put your shades on while you checking us out. Y'all, you see what's going on.
Yeah.
So like, and you had quickly mentioned the used car market too. When I got back from Dallas, like I had a 2019 Dodge Charger Daytona 392. And my plan was when I got back from Dallas from the big showdown was to sell it. And me and my lady, so we got a couple channel too called Jen and Rails. So back in February, we went and ordered the Corvette C8, and that's due to be here in September. So I was like, you know what? After Dallas, I ain't gonna really need that car no more like that. I said, shoot, I'm gonna sell it, bro. When you say they paying good money for used cars, and especially those Mopars, the 392, I will tell you this. I was happy to walk out of Carmack, brother.
fast Gato, boy.
I'm telling you, man. I would say L Boogie need windshield wipers for those. Yeah, L
Hey,
Boogie, you
fast
look like
Gato
police
always.
down
Hey,
there.
hey, I tell you what, I feel like Puffy right now.
Yeah.
Take that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But yeah. So I mean, it's 100% on that. Like I made some good money, you know, selling my car, and I ain't mad not one bit, you know. So because when I went to I originally went to the Dodge dealership to try to give them first dibs on it. They only had 3 cars on a used car lot, you know, which I couldn't believe, and they still try to lowball me. So I said, you know what, going to CarMax, done deal, you know.
Right.
But yeah, so that's it, y'all. If y'all trying to get off a car right now, now's probably the time to do it.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely,
bro, I'm also a certified audio engineer and music producer as well, right? Went to school for it, and I did, doing my research in your career and everything that you've been a part of, brother. To know that you was in there directing with some of the biggest names in the industry. I had to sit back and watch several videos 3 and 4 times. Now, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite songs of all time was "Do or Die" Pope Pimp.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of my caddy?
That's my bros, man. That's my bros.
Man, y'all don't know nothing about that, man.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
that's my bros, man.
Hey, Rich,
Yeah, I don't know
we
that.
gonna have to talk after this because I feel insulted by you
me
telling
too.
me that right now.
Hey, me too, man. Me too.
I used to have my first car, Stunna Reese, was a 1990 Nissan Stanza, and I tell everybody it should have been sponsored by AutoZone because everything I had on it came from AutoZone. That was my budget right there.
Right.
So I had a house speaker in the back, no amp, just plug straight up to my speakers or whatnot.
Right.
And
we all been there.
when I would be out with the homies, I would put my ear to the trunk to see if I could hear it rattling. Never heard it rattling in there. But anyway, on my way to school every day and on my way home from school every day, I played "Do You Want to Ride?" I played "Do or Die" Pope Pimp every single. And not saying I would play it one time. I would play it all the way to school and all the way home. And me being from the country, it was like a 20-minute trip, bro. So to know that you work with those guys, man, it set me back in my seat. So with them working with Rick Ross, Waka Flocka, and everybody else, bro, your name is not only big in the motorcycle and car scene, but in the director scene for the hip hop scene, bro. So how was that part? How was that venture in your life, and what made you decide to steer away from that when you did, and not be as heavy into it?
Man, that was a great part of my life. I mean, I think that I learned so much about the entertainment industry and using my creative mind to, come up with video treatments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That that's one of the best things that I really felt that I got from being a director, was to, be able to exercise my creativity. For me, being a director was always doing something that I don't think that any other director would do. If I felt like I came into a song, and if I felt like if I asked 100 other directors, if you had this song to direct, what would you do? And they all told me one thing: I'm definitely not doing that. so
Right.
I had to always challenge myself to be very creative with my treatments and storyboards and stuff like that, and it really helped my creativity. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just think, just sit down and think and put a plan together, and it still be good. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta show that to the artist, and then get the artist to believe in your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you go back and look at my video archives of all the videos that I shot, you'll see 95% of them all had storyboards, and they're on my channel. You can go and see them. A lot of them. Once I started blogging, I had to delete some of them, because some of them with the violence and guns and stuff like that, YouTube wasn't feeling. So I had to delete some of the stuff. But I think for the ones that's on there, if you go and look, a lot of our stuff, they're gonna have some type of storyboard or something. When artists used to come up to me and say, "Hey, I just want a video. I just want to be in front of cars doing like this," I'm like, "No,
that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
I don't. No, that's not me. You go get somebody else for that. That's not my style. That's not a Stunner Reese video." And I turned down a lot of videos because I didn't want to do that. People like, I just want to sit in front of the car. No, I'm not. I don't do that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm real picky on what I put my name and my brand on, and I've always been that way. From my shows to just how I carry myself to my work that I put out, and the legacy I want to leave behind. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be me. You know what I'm saying? And what I want it to represent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But the reason that I left that whole industry is because as you start working with bigger artists and stuff like that, the calls, the emails, the requests to shoot videos become a lot more, because your name gets out there.
Yeah.
And you get tired of everybody trying to, get something for nothing, and everybody wants to promise you that, hey, when I make it big, I'm gonna put you on. Like, bruh, I don't need no practice.
Right.
I don't need no practice. Yeah. If you book me, if you hire me, I'm gonna give you a good product. You're gonna pay for it.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And with the whole DSLR movement, where the cameras became cheaper and everybody started getting the little point and shoot cameras, and everybody shooting cameras, you got a million kids coming out of the colleges and stuff, you know what I'm saying, shooting and stuff with the DSLRs and stuff. And they doing it for free because they just want to get their name out of there. And then, they going, taking these classes, editing through, all the best editing equipment and things like that. But again, the majority of the people who wanted me to shoot videos just wanted to stand in front of a car doing like this. I wasn't doing it, but they would do it. So, the creativity level just really started. People didn't want to pay for that creativity. They just wanted a cameraman who knew how to edit. They didn't care about a script. They didn't care about, what I'm saying, being creative. Because all the songs, started, kind of sounding the same, mumbling and stuff,
rap,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
Right.
And, if they want to do that, they ain't need a cameraman. They just needed a tripod.
I tell you, I promise you. And some of them did that. They just get a tripod. They just do this.
That's it. One place.
My mama called that boomty music.
Oh yeah. No, but you know what? It's it's cool. I respect it. I respect all the young, you know what I'm saying, videographers and directors and stuff today. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are very good. Some, you know, some of them, if you had the money, you know what I'm saying, they really put out some good product, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of what I seen was a lot of the creativity started coming from the editor's standpoint at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People started putting graphics and glitches and green screens and all different types of stuff in front of somebody doing like this, and then it looked
Looks
creative.
all
You know
different.
what I'm saying?
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So, you
Yeah.
know, you know, they would take it off of the director's hands to be creative and put it into the editor's hands.
Got you.
Right.
So
Got you,
that's
man.
kind of where you know me and that industry kind of split. But
Got you.
I've gotten calls from Do or Die within the last say 8 months for me to shoot a video with them and Twister. But I turned it down though.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
you know,
I work with R. Kelly. I work with
yeah, I seen you did that promo for him. You know what I
yeah, I
mean?
did. I mean, I've worked with so many different artists. You know what I'm saying? On so many different levels. Future, man, just a lot, just a lot. But yeah,
I'm telling everybody in the chat, everybody watching this after the fact, man. If you guys don't go to Stunna Reese channel and sort and put from oldest to newest, you're gonna really be missing out on some amazing content, some stories that I guarantee you don't know about the man that you see right here in between me and Money Rich. This guy is legendary in several facets of life, you know, whether it be the motorcycle, the music video directing, and, you know, this car scene and everything like that, brother. I want to say to you, man, I really love that Bentley you had, bro. White Bentley, red guts, and now seeing Drac, it makes sense to me. The whole red guts thing. You had those the bronze Ferradas on that Bentley, man. Now, when you go up to a level like that, it got to do something to you internally, man. When you know you get that Bentley. Now, you had the 8 Series Beamer, you know, the black joint, which that was 5.2 classic car. But when you ride around with that big old B on the front of your car, man, it gotta make you want to poke your chest out just a little bit. You know, not saying a whole bunch, but just a little bit, man. How was it owning that Bentley for the time that you had it, bro?
that was Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The thing about that car was it's like that's definitely not a car that you know you drive a lot, you know, all the time. It's like going out to the grocery store. You ain't gonna be rolling up in no Rolls Royce, you know what I'm saying? Phantom going to the grocery store a lot. So that's kind of how it's looked upon, you know what I'm saying? It's like wearing a pair of Louis Vuittons, the same pair of Louis Vuittons every day.
You ain't gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's one of those things that is cool, but it's such a high level that you really can't rock it that much. You know what I'm saying? Because then you start looking like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? People start looking at you kind of like. So the time that I had that car, I think I put less than 2,000 miles on that car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I never really drove it like that. Never drove it out of town. Only really used to drive it to the club, which was like 10 minutes from my house when I used to promote, and then maybe go out to dinner or something like that. Took it to a few car shows, but other than that, I would always drive something, you know, more of a daily.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And the biggest reason why I got rid of that car is because me, you know, when I first started my YouTube channel, I'm thinking like, man, I got a Bentley. Everybody else just ride Hellcats and stuff like that. I got a Bentley, custom red interior, red guts. And nobody cared about that car. They only cared about the Mopars, man. They didn't give a damn about that car. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like it, but I didn't like it enough to keep it. You know what I'm saying? And because I would even if I did, you know what I'm saying? keep it. I still wouldn't have been driving it that much because I just didn't feel like that's the car you just drive all the time. So you know what I'm
God.
saying. So I made the decision to get rid of that, and I got the Hellcat Yellcat, and that's when my subscriber count really started gaining traction at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mopar is just amazing, amazing what it did for me, and I'm sure it did the same thing for a lot of other YouTubers as well. But man, I ain't gonna lie, that brand definitely turned my channel into a whole different direction from
Yeah,
where it
absolutely,
was.
brother. Absolutely. And I want to and I wanted people to understand and know that, people probably like, oh man, okay, Stunner got Scrappy and he got Drac and he got, Doberman. I wonder when he gonna, get something exotic, exclusive. Like, yo, Stunner been there, man. Like y'all are late if you think Stunner ain't been there yet. So once again, go back to Stunner channel first. Make sure you hit that wonderful subscribe button and turn the notifications on.
Appreciate it.
But sort that joint oldest to newest and really educate yourself on this guy sitting right here beside me, man. Stunner, I'm getting ready to pass you on to my guy L Boogie, man. Bro, I want to say thank you, man, for everything you're doing for the culture. Not just for what you put on YouTube, man, but for the events that you're a part of. For you packing up Drac on the back of the trailer, driving wherever, whether it be Miami or Atlanta, to let people see you and for you putting people on and stuff like that, bro. We really appreciate it, man. Continue doing what you're doing, bro, and we rocking with you, man. Always a real one, brother.
Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Yes, sir, man. Like I said, man, thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
Stutter Reese, man. Hey, welcome to. Hey, yeah, you got to stretch it out a little bit at the end. You got to go El Boogie. You know
Okay.
The police.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, I want to welcome to Customize Any Ride. Salute to you, man. And man, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're a humble guy. You are the type of YouTuber that I can just walk up to and just chat with you. And I can't say that for a lot of other YouTubers. I could just talk to you. You say, "What's up, man?" It's never a dry moment. Every time I met you, I met you in Memphis. And every time it was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Even when you had your daughter, there and stuff like that. So I really appreciate it. And a lot of YouTubers can learn from you. They can learn from you. Do you want the cameras? Hey, roll them cameras. You and CJ, man. Hey, cut that camera on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I ain't charging you for this, man. Hey, if you gonna say something, come on, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. And that's inspiring to these kids, man. And the thing with that is and it's not about your cars, bro. And that's the thing about these YouTubers, these young ones just come into the game. They feel like, okay, if I get this Mopar, or I get this, it's gonna shoot my channel up. It's a lot more, and people don't understand how it's not as easy just to just get a car and start a YouTube channel, man. It's not, because you gotta think about it, man. When you putting out this content, a lot of people don't think about being role models and stuff like that. They just thinking about themselves and they thinking about just putting content out. But you got younger people coming in and they looking at you and they watching you. They watching every move, man. And I love how you set a good example, man. You also you talk about other incomes and stuff like that, where people don't think, hey, I'm just gonna get rich off of YouTube. It's more than that. So not only is it's just a YouTube channel, but like my dad always say, man, when you watch something, you always got to learn something from when you watch something.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So my hats off to you, man. And I love what you're doing. And with the whole videos, man, like it enticed me, man. Like I seen it a while ago and I was looking, I was like, man, this dude do or die and Rick Ross and he doing videos and directing. And bro, that excited me though. You know what I'm saying? Because I love shooting videos and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, we kind of got something in common, But my question is, man, like I know you did the videos with, the rappers and the singers and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about actually doing like a car video or like some content like a mini movie or something like that? You know.
Yeah, I actually have. Um,
Okay.
I actually have thought about doing like a mini movie or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't like put down like a scenario or a synopsis or anything for it, but the thought has came across my mind. Um, Another thing that I did, and I'm jumping off subject just a little bit, but
You good,
at
you
one
good.
point in time, I had produced a uh, 5 episode reality TV show, and I was thinking about trying to do something even along those lines with the
Okay.
car scene in
Okay.
Chicago. You know, get some
Okay.
characters together and trying to put together something like that uh, as well. So yeah, I've had certain times where I thought about doing certain things, but the thing that sometimes holds me back, and this is probably a bad thing, is finding people that I feel that's going to be reliable and who's going to be there for the long haul, who's not going to get that big head, and you know what I'm saying, like it's so hard sometimes to work with our people. You know what I'm saying? Just when if a person knows that you need them, sometimes they will act a straight donkey on you. You know what I'm
You
saying?
was right.
Like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So sometimes it's so hard just to really find a good crew, a good cast that'll be dedicated, just like you four brothers. Every time you do this show, all four of y'all on here. You know what I'm saying? And making it happen together. You know what I'm saying? So, I
Right, right,
applaud
right.
I applaud for y'all team. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you guys are doing. It's not
Right,
easy. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I salute
right.
y'all on what y'all doing, man, to produce this.
Appreciate it.
Because a lot of people don't know what it takes for y'all to do this podcast. It takes a
Right,
lot. It
right,
takes a lot
right,
behind the scenes.
right, right.
Lot
So
of
with
work.
yeah, a lot of work.
Hey, real quick,
Hey,
L Boogie, hey Stunner, if you ever decide to lock into that, brother, and I can
see, I
provide
was just
any
about to get
services
ready to
for
say
you,
that, man. You ain't let me get it out, man.
well,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna shut up and mind my business,
No,
then, L
go
Boogie.
ahead, man. Go,
Nah,
hey,
nah,
I'm gonna speak for both of us.
go
I
go
was just
ahead,
about
L
to
Boogie,
say,
you got it. My apologies, bro.
hey, no, you good, bro. You my brother, man. Hey, we just think alike. That's all it is, brother.
Yep.
That's all it is. Hey, man, if you ever was thinking about that, you got two brothers right here on the end.
Yes, sir.
You know, hey, doing video editings and stuff like that, man. Because I actually been thinking about trying to find somebody to do that because that's the problem with what I'm here doing right now is it's not a lot of people tapped in because I'm in Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee by Nashville, and people ain't thinking like that, you know.
Yeah.
So, get together and try to come up with something and brainstorm and, with his editing skills and your director skills and my camera, hey man, we could really
Hey,
have something going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It sounds like
Whenever you
yeah,
ready, hey, you know how to get in touch with us. You know what I'm
hey,
yeah.
saying?
That
So
sounds like a
sir.
plan. That sounds like a
yeah,
plan.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
Yeah. Get
yeah,
one of
money
my
down too. You need a laid back brother in your video, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah,
Cruising for a
it,
set.
hey,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey, I'm gonna tell you what that just almost sounded like. That almost sounded
Hey,
like Suge Knight at the Source
right,
Awards, bro.
right,
right,
right.
right, 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 right.
You
Dancing
was
all in your
produced
video,
all in the video.
Yeah.
all in the videos. You know what I'm saying?
I actually.
You silly. You say no.
Yeah. I actually.
Hey,
It's
hey.
it's funny. It's funny that y'all talk about that. I actually got my old cameraman who used to shoot for me.
In
Mm,
Cali,
A
right?
lot of my
California.
videos who used to
Hmm.
DP for me.
mm,
Right.
He actually moved after I stopped shooting videos. He actually moved to LA, went to film
LA.
school,
mm.
and he just recently landed a contract for a feature film.
Oh
And
wow.
he been talking to me about possibly flying me out so I can do some directing.
Hey,
Okay.
So yeah,
Hey,
You
we'll
hey,
talking about
see.
hey.
Stacy?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
homie that did
yeah,
your intro, right?
Yeah, the one that did your intro. Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
was in the car with you and Dre.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah,
Hey, I
so
think
yeah.
everybody knows who Stacy is now
Yeah,
after
yeah,
you,
yeah.
bro.
Okay, okay. Well,
Hey,
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 I
hey,
ain't
we
know he was
watching.
that damn popular, but hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, no, Stacey
hey,
Savick. Yeah, so we've been back and forth. He'll actually be at Stunner Jam too. He'll be at the
Oh,
Gap
cool.
Fest. So I'm flying him. I'm flying
oh,
him in
okay.
for that. So,
Oh, that's a treat. That's
but
gonna be a
yeah,
treat.
yeah. We might be doing something in the future, man. We don't know what the future holds, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
We'll
you're
see.
right.
But y'all know I'm gonna bring the Still Squizzy along on the ride, man. No
Yes,
matter
sir.
what it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
Yes,
gonna
sir.
y'all gonna catch my life, man, through my eyes.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. So, I always gotta ask something crazy. So, why, since you in the garage,
Mm.
and brother, we care about your safety. We really do, and we want to make sure that you make it to the Gap Fest safe. Hey,
Okay.
we gonna need you to go ahead and fix that garage door.
No, don't
Hey,
fix it.
I got the damn garage door.
I know you got it.
Hey, the
I know
beat
you
is
got.
up,
Hey,
man.
I just gotta
hey,
program the damn thing.
Don't
hey,
fix it.
see, hey. I know you got it. You
Hey,
been had it.
don't
Right.
The
fix
problem is you ain't fixed it.
I know, right?
brother.
no.
Fix the garage, brother.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
time. It's time,
Hey, man.
Stunner.
Hey, look,
All
look,
right, I
look.
got
It's,
y'all. I
it's
got
Hey,
y'all.
time
it's
now.
time. I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you what.
I gotta go grab the damn thing and fix it, man.
Hey,
I
I'm gonna
got
tell you what,
Hey,
man.
it.
I was
Look.
so scared for you this
Only
winter,
thing I
bro.
gotta
I
do
thought
is
you
Hey,
go.
I gotta get up there and like uh, put the numbers towards whatever the thing
yeah.
is or whatever. Yeah, I know it.
right.
I can look on YouTube
It's
and
too
you probably
easy.
do it in 3 minutes.
Mhm.
It's too easy. Look,
I thought
look.
you was gonna slide right out that garage, bro. I was just an
Hey,
accident waiting to happen, bro.
Hey,
hey.
hey. I'm telling you, man. Me watching that, y'all, like L Boogie, that's a dope question, bro. Because there was one day, like when you unplug your battery, a lot of times in your car it resets
Right,
the
right,
stuff in your
right.
car, right? So I was doing some work on mine one day, and I accidentally reset it because the garage door is programmed to my car. You know what I mean? So car's out of the garage. So I'm like, damn, I got to hit a Stunner Reese on these cats in here today, man. And me, I'm 6'1", right? So I'm like, I'm not sure how tall Stunner Reese was at the time because I had never met him at that
Right,
time.
right.
But I was like, bro, I salute you on doing that as many times as you do, bro. I can't do it.
Hey,
Can't do it.
I said, man, he gonna mess around and fall on one of these. Hey, which
And
is cool.
on this
Hey, which is
day,
cool because your videos is raw and uncut. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we would have seen it. We would have laughed about it.
Yeah.
Hey, right. Hey, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Mm-mm.
yeah, man. We want to make sure you make it there safe, man.
no doubt.
Also too, man. Since you're going to Gap Fest, man, have you thought about actually racing at the track?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely race Scrappy.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna definitely see what Scrappy gonna do. I just want to play around with it. I
Right.
might be racing because I got so many damn people want to race the red eye too. I might bring my second set of tires and race the red eye. I'm not
Hey.
100% sure, you know what I'm saying, but I got so many people wanna race the red eye. So yeah, definitely thinking about bringing those tires down as well.
Yeah, man. We want to see what that thing do, man. Because I was in Memphis, bro. And I remember seeing the video before. He was like, I ain't gonna race on the 4Gs. I ain't gonna race on the 4Gs.
I know, right?
So you pull up, and I'm like, oh, he racing on the 4Gs.
You're
Okay,
racing on the
okay.
40.
All right,
You
he
know
racing
what?
on the 4Gs.
I was
But
so damn tired from the
I know,
drive.
man.
I
Right,
was so damn tired from that drive,
right.
man. I didn't feel like jacking that car up and doing
I
all that
know.
stuff, man. I was like, man, I'm gonna just go on out there, make me 2, 3 passes, and enjoy the rest of my day and have a good time, man.
Yeah.
But
Hey, but
the crowd enjoyed it. They you know what I'm
right,
saying? And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
right. Hey, and that is too. That's true. But I'm gonna tell you what. Since you cool with Demonology, you might need to use his crew because they put them 22s on real fast in Dallas. But hey, when I
Yeah.
turned around, they already had them
Yeah.
22s on their car, so they was
I
ready
know,
to go.
right?
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
make sure if you need that help, you just holler at Demonology. I'm sure he'll help you out.
Yeah.
Another
Already.
thing too, man, I'm I'm glad, man, that y'all actually went to the track, bro. Like that was awesome for us to actually get to see what to in store. Actually see the track. I seen the drone footage that you had, man. That was really cool. So people can kind of see what it looks like and kind of plan out, where they're gonna park and stuff like that. So I really thought that was really dope uh to see that, and
Yeah, I think it's real important when you're producing those type of shows that you want the layout to be as user friendly as possible. Demonology, if you've seen the video, he kind of got like his own way he like to think. But that's my big bro, you know what I'm saying? But once you say we all just talk to him or whatever, he kind of agreed on certain things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, demonology is a bullhead. He really is, man. In real life, man.
right.
That's my
Good
big bro,
Lord.
though.
Hey,
But no,
good Lord.
it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Because he's used to what he's used to and things that he's seen. So me doing this the events for so long, I always try to think ahead. What's going to give us the least risk liability of people getting hit,
Right.
crossing the path for the race cars, going up and down access roads and things like that. So I like the show area to be kind of like in a certain area. We have as much show and interactiveness in a certain area as possible, instead of having everything spread out. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're doing those drone shots and stuff, if everybody's 2 miles this way and 2 miles this way, then your drone shot's gonna look like, you know what I'm saying,
it's gonna look real
right. You got something real festive and busting, you know what I'm saying, in a whole show area, then you know what I'm saying. It makes the whole event feel better too. It's gonna build value on the event. People don't want to come all the way there and feel like, man, ain't nobody here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes, hey, if you go to a nightclub and ain't nobody standing in line, you ain't going to
Right.
So,
if nobody on the dance floor,
exactly.
Right.
Ain't nobody on there, so you go, that's the experience you're gonna have. So you kind of got to make the experience like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be festive.
Right. And that's one of the things I'm almost getting to the point where I can finish this dang on Dallas movie that I've been working on. But that's one of the things that I try to show a different aspect, a different lane than everybody else in the videos, to actually show like a movie style and actually show people having a good time. And it is very important to capture people having a good time, because those who didn't make it, like, man, even if it wasn't that great, the show wasn't that great, they're gonna think it was that great.
Exactly.
Because it's the perception. It's the perception, Hey,
Absolutely.
Get the people laughing, have a good time, conversate, and stuff like that. So, definitely, looking forward to that. And one more thing that I do want to say. Well, my girl said, Sella said, appreciate you shouting her out, reposting the video, and remember who she was. So she said appreciate it.
Oh, no doubt.
That's a big thing. I said, man, dang. I said, look, you didn't talk to CJ on 32s in Dallas. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking over there and I'm sitting here having a conversation. Look, and let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. So I'm sitting here changing out a lens, right? I look over across, I see my woman rubbing his back, right? So I'm looking and my mouth is open and I'm like, hold on, is she really just and he letting her do it? I'm like, hold on, what's going on? So she comes over there and she said, yeah, he had a spider on his back, and his boy was like, get it off, and he was like, oh, get it off. And she said, I think I got it off. I think I got it off his back. He said, no, I think you hit him down my back. So, but it was a cool, man. It was real cool, man. And one of the things that I wanted to say to you, man, a lot of people say that you should have 500,000, 600,000 subscribers, but what I'm gonna tell you, your name is bigger than your subscribe count. Your name carries more weight. So even if you don't get 200,000, which I know you're gonna get there eventually, when it's your time. And that's one of the things that I like, is that you keep pushing no matter what, your subscribe count is, and you will get there. But when it's your time, it's your time. But your name carries a whole lot longer, a whole lot further. You know what I'm saying? Than where you at, brother. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see you with what you got going on, doing shows overseas. Dubai. If you ever thought about it, if you ever been to Dubai, I've been there a couple
Wow. No, I've
times.
never been to Dubai.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what, bro. If you look it up, that car scene is heavy, bro.
Big,
That
big.
car is big. They riding Chevys. Look, I
Mm-hmm.
went to Dubai. I was civilian contracting 2005 to 2007. So I got the chance to stay in Dubai. And one of the first things I seen, that's back when Spinners was in, to actually go to Dubai and see these guys in these robes and sandals, you know, pull up in these Escalades. At that time, I think it was 20s. They had Spinners, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, real talk. You know what I'm saying? They had Spinners, bro.
yeah.
And they got Hellcats out there, bro. They got GTRs out there, bro. And when I tell you, if you go search on YouTube, bro, they car shows is hitting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So hey, man, I could definitely see you out there hosting one of those, bro. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you what, they probably know who you are.
Oh
So
yeah.
you just keep doing what you're doing because you never know who watching you, brother.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yes,
So
sir.
I would love to. I would love to do something like that, man.
hey,
That'd be
man,
an honor,
hey,
man.
right?
Yeah.
That's international, bro. And I know they watching you. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you this. I salute to you, brother. You keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully in the near future we can work together, brother.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'm definitely interested, man. We got to come up with a plan, a treatment or something, a
Yes, sir.
synopsis or something.
Oh, hey,
And
just let us know. Hit us up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
all right, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Got you.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna pass it up.
definitely,
I'm gonna
man.
pass
Hey,
it on. Go ahead.
no, I just want to say, man, definitely, Sella, hey, sweetheart, I hope you're doing better. And yeah, you definitely gotta acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? You're a real one.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta acknowledge my girl Sella on here. So yeah,
I appreciate it, right? That means a lot, bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna pass it on to my boy Money Rich. I know it's a couple of questions I seen jumping around. We actually almost hit 2 hours, but you know what? When the show is going good, bro, we just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can't leave nothing out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass it on to my main man, Money Rich.
Man, E-Vapor's on you, Stunner, man.
Oh yeah.
It seems like E-Vapor's want to smoke, man. That MC action, man. He wants some of that.
He vapors. He definitely he got it. If he wants some, you know what I'm saying. I ain't
Okay,
ducking
all right,
nothing.
all right,
Hey,
all right.
I ain't
Hey,
ducking nothing.
y'all
hey,
I'm
heard
in,
it.
hey,
I'm
man.
in a small
That boy
block.
fast. I mean, it throw your head back for real.
Nationally aspirated small
Hey,
block, no niceness. But I
hey,
run.
That's
Hey
for
man.
sure.
E-Vapors, man. You better not have that OG engine in there, though. You better have something, that's packing because, man, Stunner, hey,
Hey.
Scrappy go a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So,
Yeah,
you
Oh
yeah.
better.
man, E-Vapor said Stunner got his Monte Carlo after he read my email.
Oh,
Hey, hey, and see, like I said, a lot of people don't know. I think people are starting to figure it out now more so than ever that E-Vapors is my blood brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he put me in a spot right now because if I see the homie Stunner race out there, I like to be over there cheering for the homie Stunner on the race. Now
Hold
my
on, hold
brother,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got a question for you then. Who are you gonna root for? Your
see
brother
now,
or Stunner?
hey, nah, I can't do that right now. You know what I mean?
hey,
Hey,
good
I'm gonna
answer.
say, look, hey Rich,
Good answer.
hey Rich, I will say this: I'm gonna put my money on one of them, and I hope they win. That's all
There
I
you
can
go.
say.
Fair
Good
enough.
answer.
That's that
Good
old
answer.
cop out he did with me and Zay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, man.
So I see Stunner win. Your pocket's a little bit fatter. I know he betted on.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm betting on one of them. That's all I can say. I love my brother to death, man. I'm telling you.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
I think Swap is want to know what
Yeah,
you gonna
Swaps
do
ass.
with Drac. Are you gonna add? What do you say? You gonna add something? Are you adding anything else to Drac to
The
the engine?
remix.
I just talked to Jordan 2 days ago. We talked about something. I can't really let it out the bag because it's one of his secrets.
Yeah,
But
All
the
yeah,
right.
we
remix.
talked about something new that he's experimenting with. And he likes it a lot. So he talking about let's get Drac on that same program.
Mm.
Put him in the gym, let him do some push-ups.
Ah,
Yeah,
Sound
man.
good.
yes,
Sound good.
sir.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what that is, man. Because
Yes,
definitely
sir.
major shout out to Jordan, over there, man. The guys at Sideways Productions, man. Y'all be having a ball over there, Stunner, man. So I be
Oh
I be
man.
living through y'all when y'all over there, man. Y'all be having a ball, bro.
Oh man, absolutely. Those guys are hilarious, man. G Money will tell you those guys are hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Who's
Hey,
that
old
with it?
Boozer ready? We'll
Yeah.
have you rolling
Man,
all day long.
all
All
day.
day long. And Jordan is funny too. And
Yes.
when you start talking to Jordan, you might not expect it, but then he'll come off a left field with you. Be like,
Right.
you just be cracking up, bro.
Right. Right.
Good
Yeah.
guys, man. They doing good things, man. So much love to Sideways Productions for
Yes,
real.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We just had Jordan on the show, Stunner. If you didn't know, we just had
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, yeah. He talked
Yeah.
about it when I was out there. He talked about it. He said he really enjoyed himself. He told me he loved it, man.
That's
He
what's
loved
up,
it.
man.
So
I
yeah.
think that was his first one, wasn't it? Was
Yeah,
his
it was his
first
Yeah,
one?
first one.
we
And
about to get
and
Jordan on that one.
and Mr. 75 Capri. So we got two
Yes,
Yep,
firsts.
sir.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. 75 Caprice actually talked about it in his video today that he dropped.
Yes.
So
Hey,
yeah.
that's what's up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go back and
Yeah,
watch
so
it, man.
yeah,
I was at
definitely,
work.
man. Shout out to y'all brothers, man. Keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah. Hey, y'all got to
Uh,
look at Mr. 75 Caprice intro too, man. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, hey, so it did
Yeah,
happen.
man. Hook 'em on
Hey,
up.
Hey,
Hook 'em
hey,
on up.
he got
hey,
one.
hook 'em on up.
I don't know if he dropped it in the video today, but he got one. He got one. That's all I'm
Hey,
Oh
saying.
yeah,
that's what's up.
he did drop an intro today with the
Yeah.
Capri sign.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
hey, hey,
saw it. I saw it.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
no doubt.
Yeah, hey, Stunner, and I appreciate you, brother, for the one that I sent you when you put it in your video that time, bro. I can't thank you enough for that because on the strength of you, and then if you don't mind relaying this to the brother CJ on 32s, man, him putting the one that I did for him in his videos, brother, you guys turned up my graphic situation tremendously, bro. So if you could pass on a thank him, thank you to him, and I thank you, my brother, for you
Oh,
doing that as
no
well,
doubt,
man.
man. No doubt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
I still got it in the queue. I'll be dropping it in every now and then. I
That's
don't
what I'm
know if you
talking
be
about,
seeing
brother.
it, but I'll be dropping it in every now and then.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Hey,
Sir.
Ken 10 asked me you a question, Stunner. He said, if you ever want to build another box Chevy, it would be an honor for him to build it for you.
Hey, Ken 10 Customs.
Okay.
Ken
That's
10
what's up, man.
Custom.
My partner Ken 10, man.
That's
Yeah.
my
Hey.
dude, man.
Ken
Right
10
down the
putting
street.
it in. I be seeing him. He be having them nice wheels and everything down there.
Hey,
He
bro.
be-
Hey,
Hey, that's the one I showed you, Stunner. That's mine coming up from Ken 10, bro. So,
Yeah.
hey, let me tell you this, Stunner. Not only do you get a custom ride, I think he throwing some tacos in there too, because he got a taco truck too. So,
Oh, yeah.
so that's
Hey,
part of the
that's an
package
extra
deal too.
incentive right there.
Hey,
That
hey,
look
right,
good.
right. And you get some
Posted it.
tacos.
Yeah.
You
It
know what
looks
I'm
good.
saying?
Though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, man, I see a couple of videos. I'm like, man, them tacos look good.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, they homemade,
Yeah.
brother. Hey,
Yeah,
they
salute to
matter of
Ken
fact, I'll
10,
be
man.
down there when G Money go down there and
Mhm.
get his thing going. We're gonna go ahead and do some content down there
yes,
too. So
sir.
yeah, y'all stay tuned for
Hopefully
that.
we
Ken 10,
trying
that's a good
to
brother.
debut for Gap Fest if everything go right.
Mhm.
But I
Right,
ain't gonna
right.
take it down there if it ain't locked down right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes,
But
sir.
you
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? Security is the first thing you need to buy for any car that you buy. So you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If it ain't locked down tight, it ain't going, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep
Mhm.
that car forever.
Yes, sir.
Hey, speaking of security, man, Stunner, man, I appreciate that. Destroyer called me and said, man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for, you and G Money putting out the
Yeah, I was
word,
gonna say, you and G Money,
hey,
thank y'all, man, for
you know
making
what I'm
that
saying?
connection.
Hey, because
Yes,
you know
sir,
what?
bro.
Because it was my boy, Wide Body Nation, that got his Hellcat, because I'm the one that talked him into going.
Mhm.
He got it stole this Saturday, well, the day
Yep.
before the big showdown,
Mhm.
so
When he left
he
from the pull up and park, right?
Right, he got it taken that
that
morning
morning
at 5
at 5
a.m.
o'clock.
5
Yeah, 5
Right.
o'clock that morning. He hit me up and called me, said, man, you ain't gonna guess what happened. And I don't have one, but my heart dropped because we all car people, man.
Mhm.
And I felt in the same way as how he felt, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, so I had to make sure I put out the word. And then we talked to Destroyer, and Destroyer is a good dude. He's a fabricator.
Mhm.
He has some dope content, a good podcast too. and the brother went in there and just went ahead and started working, man, and put that piece together in like a day when he got back, you know. So I really appreciate it. But like I told my boy, man, I said, man, things happen for a reason. He's insured. Now he's got a C8. He had the C8 out there, and now he's wide bodying it and supercharging it. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check his content out when y'all get a chance. But hey,
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, and that's one thing that I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna pass it on again.
Yeah.
Y'all show mad respect, and y'all help others that want to be helped. You put them out there like that, and you give sometimes by doing that gives them a little boost. You know what I'm saying? To if they wasn't really feeling it and they was second guessing themselves, you know, with you putting them out there like that, you done boosted them up, man, and encourage them to go harder. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that as well. You know.
Well, hey man, I appreciate him. Putting this time and effort into designing something that's gonna help a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, like G Money said, don't feel comfortable with bringing our stuff out. Especially with everything going on with these cars right now.
Right.
So what I'm saying, for him to take his time and help out his partner. You never know, man. That might have been needed to be happen in order
Right.
for what I'm saying this to happen.
Right.
So what I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure your boy he gonna get another car and he gonna what I'm saying, he's gonna be back down. But man,
That man got like 10 cars already, bro. He got like 10 cars already. He got a
Oh,
C7.
wow.
He got a C7. He got another Subaru. He's got a new Supra. He got Corvette. You know what I'm saying? He
Okay.
got
So he
plenty
ain't
of-
lacking.
Yeah, he good.
Nah,
He's straight.
it was just the principle. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
Yeah.
It was the principle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it is what it is.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
we're gonna go ahead and switch it back over to him again. Go ahead, buddy Rich.
All right, man. Y'all got everything out there, right? Everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
Yeah, man.
Forever hold your peace.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for
Oh,
sure.
I got something. Like I
All
said,
right.
you know what I'm saying? G Make Money probably gonna debut at Gap Fest. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. If you want to see G Money getting spent around and Scrappy, that's Stunner takes me on a wild ride on my channel. So check it out, y'all.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
definitely. That
Yes,
was a
sir.
good video.
Yes, sir.
Good video.
Now, forever hold your peace.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right, Stunner, man. Well, I'm gonna say my goodbye, bro. You know what it is, man. No, I appreciate everything you done for me. I didn't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? From Ruda Tuda to whoever. Stunner and CJ both showed me around, showed me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? And showed me how to move in this game. You know what I'm saying? So in this YouTube game. So I most definitely appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? For everything. You know what I'm saying? He always showed me love when it comes to pull up a parts or wherever we go. You know what I'm saying? He always showing love to everybody, not to me, everybody. So
Yeah.
so what everybody saying is real. You know what I'm saying? You a real one, bro. And I just want to give you a flower now while you're on. I appreciate it. Real for real.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man. Hey, sometimes at the pull up in parks, man, it be kind of hectic, man. It be a million people pulling at you at the same time. Sometimes it be hard, but I always try to do what I can, man. You know what I'm saying, to make sure I show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So now the tables on turning. I'm showing people that's new in the game, like, well, this, that, and the other. So it goes hands over fist. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
you know what time it is, right?
Yeah, he don't know. He don't know what time it is.
He don't know.
He don't know. He don't know.
For one, I'm gonna take these damn glasses off. I don't know how you can wear these all day, bro.
I'm gonna keep mine on though.
And just for that, you might not like me later, but you gotta get the hell up out of here, bro. It's
Yeah,
time
you
to
gotta get
Hey,
up
brother,
out of
you
here,
ain't
bro.
got to go home even though you at home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Hey, hey, thanks for having me, man. Once again, guys, man, keep on doing what y'all doing, man. I can only see bigger things and new plateaus for y'all to keep reaching and accomplishing, man. I like what y'all doing, man. Thanks for having me.
Man, appreciate it, son. For real, for real.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I say that to say this, man. This is Carnation, baby, and we out.
Yes, sir.